Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to History in Making. This is the very first time in the history of 40 years of ICSE that we have a special day called Industry Forum. And as in the history of making, we hope that you will be taking a lot of pictures and sharing them. The hashtag ICSE 2018 is visible. My name is Pekka Abrahamsson. I'm a professor of software engineering and information systems in University of Jyväskylä. And I'm super happy to be here. And we are organizing this day today together with two other organizers, so Judith Bishop and Jana Newford. I would like to have Judith also to say a few words, so go ahead.
Thank you, Pekka. So I'm Judith Bishop, and I'm from University of Stellenbosch in South Africa. One of the questions that you'll be asked in the speed dating session, which will be very, very exciting after lunch, is why are you here at ICSE? And I'm here at ICSE because a long time ago, Ivica asked me to be co-chair of this new industry forum because at that time I was in industry. And I think it is very important that we talk between industry people and academics. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a lot of that done today with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judith. Now we have Jana.
Well, thank you, Pekka. Thank you, Judith. What a ride. So I am a researcher at RISE, Research Institutes of Sweden. And I am also the local industry chair of Industrial Forum here at ICSE, the first ever. It also lands sort of marks, I would say, a personal celebration now in the vein of anniversaries, my 20 years in software engineering, of course. Welcome, everyone.
All right. Now, I guess, how many are first time in the ICSE conference altogether? For how many people this is the first time? So quite many people excited to see so many hands going up. And now becomes the important question, how many of you actually brought your business cards with you today? How many of you with business cards? All right. And for those who don't have a business card yet, you can start making them because during the lunchtime already in the speed dating, you will be needing them. And also, it's important, as we heard in the keynote, software engineering is not happening in silos. Research should not be siloed somewhere hiding behind. It has to be in a close collaboration with industry. So now that we have all of you here, and now we have a very interesting way to get to know each other very well. So I would like you to think for a second, what would happen today so that this day would be excellent? That you would go home and you would say, what a wonderful day. I remember that day for a long time. So what is the single thing that you would like to see happening today? And now that I was yada-yadaing on, you were thinking about it. And now I ask you to share this with your nearest neighbor. So now you can share what will happen today that will make today a special for you, personally or professionally. So go ahead. Now you can engage with your nearest neighbor. You can even shake hands. We are in Scandinavia, we shake hands. Sometimes we hug, but not so often.
Shake hands.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Good start.
Thank you. Thank you for being active and taking part of the event. Let's move on. There was a famous blog written by Mark Andersen just not so many years ago saying that the software is eating the world. And for some reason, huge things have happened, and also the keynote, it was stated that things are moving much faster. It is quite remarkable to think that the biggest taxi company in the world has no cars. The biggest media owner has delivers no content. The most valuable retailer has no inventory. The biggest hotel chain that we all use actually has no hotels. The world's largest bank, which you will soon see it, you probably wouldn't, or you're not using it, it still doesn't have cash. And then what the Swedes love is that there's the world's most popular music publisher owns no music, etc. So these things have happened just in the recent years. So software eating the world, and these tech tycoons, as we say, they are dominating these business areas. They have disrupted the ongoing business. And this also, let's say, it gives more reasons for research and the practice to come together to work on this. But I wouldn't be a professor if I wouldn't run a small quiz for you. So this is a test. If you fail it, you have to leave. So sorry. And now, no, I guess you can stay. Let's see. So one of those tycoons is, of course, Netflix, the biggest movie theater that owns no theaters. And Netflix, how many of you are from Netflix actually here in the audience? Excellent. So we have a few people who know the answer. So the Netflix is a software development team. And when they are pushing the commit button, how long does it take for that software to become operational in my hometown, which you see in the picture as well? I come from Lapland in Finland, in Rovaniemi, and this picture was taken yesterday, so you can see the sunny midnight sun. So how many minutes or hours or days or weeks it takes for software to go through the deployment engine and appear in Finland in use? How many minutes, hours, days it happens? Now all the industry folks probably know this. Academics might think that yes, the release cycle is long. Okay, now you have an answer. You can share this with your closest colleague. Share your guess with the closest colleague now. And then we will see the answer. Again, showing how dramatically things have changed. In 2016, this time was 16 minutes. 16 minutes for Australian software developer to commit the code to be visible in Finland. That changed everything. And I think also it kind of provides the rationale and the background for our gathering for today. We have been running 40 years, the International Conference of Software Engineering. And in that time, many things have happened, but the speed seems to be rising. We had more than 700 people from 50 countries signing up to the event, demonstrating that we need this type of discussion going on. And now I will introduce briefly what do we have planned for you to happen today. We have invited a number of exciting, inspirational speakers to give you the latest ideas, We have Jan Bosch from Chalmers University of Technology. We are from Danica Gracic, and she is coming from the KTH in Stockholm. We have Noel Lovisa from software company Code Valley in Australia. Mark Harman is representing Facebook. And finally, Kristina Lundqvist comes from the Mälardalen Högskola here in Sweden. And these keynotes and talks will start shortly. But before we go there, we have also something that will rock your socks off, if that is a saying in some language, I don't know. Panel will start at 4 o'clock after we have had the earlier sessions where so the panel will look at the future. So what will happen in software engineering in 2030? And we have a number of exciting panelists. I will get then in the afternoon. I will provide a brief background for each of them, but a nice mix between top scientists and top industry people. And we are great to have them here with us. The final, let's say, the appetite is growing. So we have also a working lunch. And this means that for all of you, I have a small task that when you're leaving to go to lunch, there's a small sticker there on top of the stairs. I believe there is a small sticker on the table. If you're industry, you pick a blue sticker. Easy to remember, blue industry. Or if you feel that you're from industry, and if you are not blue or you're something else, then it means that you must be yellow. And for those who are thinking what this means, yellow and blue are the colors of Sweden, of course. So you pick your, let's say, small sticker, you put it there, and then in the restaurant, as an industry person, you will be then seated in a table where there's a little bit bigger, not a sticker, but a post-it note in blue. So you will find your seats, and all the people with the yellow sticker can then be seated around. And in the lunchtime, there is, besides getting to know each other, what you do, you have to also remember that for the panel in the afternoon, each table will produce one question. Each table will produce one question. That is your work that you have to get done in the table during the discussion, what you are. And we will collect those questions that to be asked when we run the panel. Then when we come back from the lunch, we have amazing speed dating. How many of you are experts in speed dating? Very good. We have a couple experts here. How many of you have tried it out ever? The same two people raised their hands, so good. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You will get to talk to people that you haven't met before in a speedy fashion. So it's about 3 minutes. But we have here super people to guide you doing that, and it'll be great. And for that, business cards are very helpful, or if you have some other means to share your contacts. And then, of course, nothing would end a great event if we don't have something to drink at. We are in Scandinavia, so aperitivo, it's an Italian word, and but we have stolen it for our use, and we say skål, but that skål will start not until 5:30. And did I remember to say everything?
Yes.
Thank you. I have some notes here. Blue sticker, I said that, good. With these ideas and thoughts, it is time to state. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy the day, and we start introducing our first speaker. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Jana, for encouragement. I would like to introduce you Noel Lovisa, who is the CEO of Code Valley.